Hey friends, it is Beth. I am back. It is like 100 degrees today. My hair is frizzled like crazy and I am wearing some beach toppers. It matches my shirts and it's just hot. So I'm actually recording this today, opening up my second, can't even think of the name of it, twice sheared sheep box. So I had opened the spring box and I received the summer one about a week ago, but there's been a number of email communications about one of the gifts may be broken. People were finding that when they opened it, it was broken. So I am spending a few minutes here today to open this because if it's broken, I need to contact them. So I have my little white box and it does jingle. So I will be going through here today. So this is what my box looks like today. This little guy was flying out the side after I cut the tape. So the sticker on the lid says "You are loved. We say it with yarn." And then countdown with us, when to open each present. They were doing their countdown starting on 6/14. At the time of recording this, this is Sunday, Father's Day, the 21st. So I am behind on this. Like I said, I've had it for a bit. My mom came in town, flew in the beginning of the month, and then with working 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 every day, I just am not finding the time to get everything done. So this is definitely a much different balance than I've had previously. Previously, I worked 25 to 30 hours a week. A lot of it was around my children's dance schedule. I worked in the car while they were in the studio. And so this working 8 to 5, fairly set hours. There's a little flexibility, a little flex time options, but not a whole lot. So still trying to work through that. I also have our 2026 North Carolina yarn tour. Those bags came in about the same time the box did. And I did open those bags with my daughter, so I do have to record those to go over with you guys as well. So hopefully soon we will get back into a groove here. My mom flies back home the last Tuesday of this month. So we will see when I get this posted and when I get more stuff done. I have done a little bit of crocheting between teachers' gifts for end of the year in May. And then during some of my training downtime, I've been working on some of the turtle parts that I had originally crocheted during the Olympics months ago. So, all right. First up top here, open your seasonal challenge. I did not participate in the other seasonal challenge. That card is around here somewhere. Between work and changing jobs, I just lost a lot of Crojo this spring. So, summer challenge. Make a project using all of the pretties in your summer box by September 1st. Your prize, a free mystery pattern. All right, so that is our summer challenge. So let's find number one here. Number one, and I will try not to do too much crinkling here as I enroll all of these papers. They all come individually wrapped in these papers. Ooh, this is pretty. So, number one, we have the Sheepy Shire hand-dyed happiness. I really like these colors. Staple sock, fingering weight, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 460 yards, colorway, be a mermaid. I love this. Look how pretty that is. There's some golds in here too, but primarily pretty much my favorite colors. The teals, the purples. I love this one. So pretty. All right, moving on to number two. So number two is a small flat. So take this guy out and it's a bag in a bag. All right, so here we go. All right, mermaid. Keeping with the mermaid theme. I do love the mermaid theme. So these look to be row-ish counters, chain row counter. All right, so we've got a tail and numbers 1 through 0, I guess. So super pretty, like that. All right, nice. Number 3, another flat envelope here. So I think it was number 5 that they said could potentially be the broken one. So we will see here. This, another flat envelope in an envelope. So this one, yarn bobbins. All right, I would not have gotten that. We've got dolphins here. So super pretty. Wrap yarn around the middle of the bobbin and place the working end into the notch. Okay, the notch of the flipper. To release more yarn, remove from the notch, unwind the desired amount of yarn, replace the notch. Suggested uses: wind small amount of color for intarsia or other color work. I don't even know what that is. Wrap your cast on tail to keep it out of the way. All right, so there we go. I do not know what I will use these for. I have not attempted knitting since Christmas. Is that when I was working on that a little bit more? So, all right. Oh, and then we've got this. There was an error in the quick gauge that was in the spring box. So they were sending out new ones. So that was a replacement from the spring box. So we just did 3. We are now on to 4. So 4. We've got a little more substance to this bag here. So open this guy. Bag in a bag. All right, what do we have here? Oh, so this is an I-cord. So a hand-done I-cord maker, cast on, bind off, wire art I-cord. So, and a little carrying bag. So they're like 3 little, can you see them? Like latch hooks, is what they make me think of. So we will have to learn how to scan the QR code and learn how to use that. Very fun. I can see that being very useful. So already I am liking this box better than my spring one, for sure. All right, so that was 4. So now this is 5. So 5 comes in this box. It's making a lot of noise. I'm scared. Message in a bottle bracelets. Maybe it's not so bad. All right, so, so this is a whole theme here. Message in a bottle bracelets. So this is with the I-cord. So you use the I-cord tool, a beading needle. We've got jars of beads, and then it uses 10 yards of fingering weight yarn. Choose your message. So we've got a color code chart. And they then use these colors to spell out words. So it gives you all the steps to do your bracelet. And now you see here, we've got some, I think I'm okay, guys. I think I'm okay. We've got beading needles. So I have never used these kind of little beads before. And we have 3 intact jars of beads. All right, so this was my noise, and it is good. We are good. So definitely, again, right in line. Favorite colors. I'm loving this. I love that this is a project because it really feels more put together than how I felt going into that spring batch, because that was very hodgepodge. So right now, their advent calendar kit is still on sale before, you know, up until so far into the fall. Well, I do have a little bitty dent in that lid. I'm cool. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. This box is much more positive than my spring was. I'm really liking where this is. So I'm excited for this. All right. Very good. This is fun. This is what I wanted to feel opening my spring box, and I just didn't get that. So many of those things were really, I felt towards knitting, and I ordered a crochet box. This is not what I had expected. So I had really been very apprehensive about where this rest of the year was taking us. So I'm feeling much better right now. So into 6. This one is thinner again. And again, bag in a bag. All right, looks like some labels. I can read it slightly through this one. All right, blank storage tin labels. So there's some blank ones on that side, and then we've got some tin labels on this side. And in the spring, in the spring box, I had gotten the Highland Cow tin. Super cute. I have not used him. He has just kept me company here on the bed. So we've got, I'll have to figure out what I'm going to use these tins for, because if I've got labels, I probably have a tin. All right, number 7. This feels like my tin. All right, mermaid. All right, look how pretty she is with her fish. I like it. Very pretty. Makes me think of the little baby goldfish. All right, set her off to the side. Last one, number 8. This one has a little texture to it, but a thin one again. All right, bag in a bag. Oh, so pretty. Snag-free stitch markers. Can you see these? Look how pretty those are. Oh, I like those. This box makes me feel so much better about my investment in this year of surprise boxes. I can't even tell you how relieved I am. Hopefully you can hear it and see it. I am so relieved, because this was a bunch of money, and after the apprehension, disappointment of the spring box, this is so much better. I'm excited about this. So again, let's go back to our challenge. Make a project using all of the pretties in your summer box. So we can make the bracelet and keep our things in the storage box, and then use our extra notions and stuff here. So I suppose we could use this for some of the thread, if I figure out how sizing and stuff works, or to hold the ends before I tie it off. I can figure out how to use don't necessarily know how to use the counters for the I-cord. We will have to see. But this is good. So, and it worked perfectly with my little beachy glasses. Again, these are pear. They have the multiple things with sunglasses and everything else. If you're interested in the pear glasses, they my referral code is in the, my brain is gone, it's too hot, my brain is melted. In the description is a referral code for $25 off your first purchase. So this is good. All right, I feel so much better. My things were not broken, they were all good. I got the replacement for the spring error, and yeah, we will have to figure out what we can do to make this. I think my children will like this as well, with kind of the bead project and the bracelets, and this is fun. All right, so I will leave this here. I'm not sure how this will get edited or cut or thrown together, but I will check you guys next time. Take care.